Number 7. Look into treatments for ME. While there is no cure as yet, or treatments which can dramatically influence the natural course of the disease, due to the appalling, almost complete lack of funding for legitimate research, intelligent nutritional, pharmaceutical, and other interventions can make a significant difference to a patient's life. Appropriate biomedical diagnostic testing should also be done as a matter of course and repeated regularly to ensure that the aspects of the illness which are able to be treated can be diagnosed, treated, and then monitored as appropriate. For example, tests of thyroid function. ME is an illness known for its lack of stability, its variability from each hour, day, week, or month to the next. It is an illness where natural spontaneous remissions and relapsing of both the general severity of the illness and of particular symptoms are very common. What this means when trying any new treatment is that it is important to do the following. A. Only try one new thing at a time. B. Take the treatment until it works. Set a reasonable time limit for this to occur and cease treatment past this point if you don't notice any benefit. Okay, so take something till it works and then stop the treatment for at least 6 to 8 weeks to see if the effect disappears, and then start taking whatever it is again and monitor the effect. This may need to be done several times. You'll be surprised just how often many medications you initially were sure were helping do not pass this test. And if a treatment does pass, you know that you are definitely not wasting your precious money on it, and you know for a fact that it works. C. Never spend more than you can afford on treatments in the hopes that this will be the one, or because amazing claims have been made about it by the people selling it, or through testimonials or claims by other sufferers. There just is no the one for ME as yet, unfortunately, and both traditional and complementary therapies can be useful in treating ME. However, it is important to ensure that any practitioner treating you for this illness must know what this illness actually is to be useful in any way. And most importantly, they have to know what ME is to know how to avoid causing you severe harm. They must be aware that ME is not fatigue, it's not tiredness, it's not CFS. Number 8. Learn how to avoid inappropriate or harmful treatments and outright scam. Some treatments might do nothing, some may be harmful, and some may have a modest beneficial effect, which doesn't match up to the amazing claims made about the product, or justify how much you were persuaded to spend on it. Probably the biggest cost from being taken in by misleading claims about treatments, though, is not usually the financial cost, but the emotional one. The enormously high emotional price of false hope, of getting your hopes up that you've found the answer and that things will soon be a lot better for you and you'll get your life back, and then having your hopes completely shattered when the treatment, of course, doesn't work. That can just be so devastating. The best recommendations for treatments will probably come from respected ME experts, reputable books on ME, legitimate research, your own doctor, if your doctor is knowledgeable about ME, and perhaps also from fellow ME sufferers. Number 9. Avoid and minimize stress. Stress absolutely does not cause ME, but as with most illnesses, stress can exacerbate the symptoms of ME. Try to learn to avoid as many stressful situations, tasks, and people as possible. The stress you can't avoid, you need to learn to minimize as best as you can. Number 10. Consider becoming involved in ME activism and advocacy. The need is so great for individual ME sufferers to participate in ME activism and advocacy, but aside from the gains to the ME community in the longer term, this sort of activity can also greatly benefit the participant individually. It can provide a real sense of purpose, achievement, and pride. It is also a healthy and positive way to channel any anger you might have and frustration at how poorly ME sufferers are treated, or at how badly you have been treated. For a lot more in-depth information, see the Treating ME the Basics paper on the website. This paper also includes references and a lot of extra information. This paper also includes a list of the 25 top treatments for ME. I was going to read out this list for the video and audio recording, but I've decided not to, as these videos cannot be updated as easily as the website can, and that sort of list is a list that needs to be able to be updated. So check out the website to see that list. The Treating ME the Basics paper also includes a lot of extra in-depth information about diet, about testing that you can have through your doctor and also privately, and a lot more information about medication and things to be really careful with medications, a lot of medication caution. See the Hummingbird's Guide to ME website for more information on all aspects of ME, and all the best to everyone listening with your own battle with ME or with your child's battle with ME.